Welcome back to the Field of 68's Big East Media Day coverage, and we are now joined by the Field of 68's fashion correspondent. Look, Cam,
Talk to me.
I might have some bad news for you, man.
Talk to me.
I don't know if you're the best dressed guy at Big East Media Day today. Have you seen what Jamil Telfort Butler's wearing?
I did see it. I personally wasn't a fan.
don't worry, I wasn't either. I was wearing bell bottoms on a Wednesday. Bell bottoms on a Wednesday is not the move.
That's all.
You look sharp, all black.
Say that. No, yeah, it's
Product
all
time.
good. Definitely just meaning business. You know what I'm saying? Know what we got to do.
Throw on a
Come
little
here
something.
You know what I'm saying? Come here to look good. Them boys look good over there.
Quick,
Shut up,
before he looks sharp. He looks sharp. Before we get going, the Memphis accent, and why have you not brought the whole that whole movement to Milwaukee?
It comes out at times. It mainly comes out when I'm like mad.
Yeah,
That's pretty much the only time it really you can really hear it. I feel like I got a pretty like generic voice. Like you couldn't probably
it pops out like you.
Yeah, for sure, a little bit, most deaf. But when I get mad on the especially on the court, because I'm just talking, not even thinking it comes out for sure.
So we filmed a Big East preview episode yesterday. It was me, Jarrell McNeil, Kenny Freese, and Fanta. And here was my bold prediction, my hot take, the thing that I said was going to happen this year is that Cam Jones is going to come out here and have a season where he puts up the numbers you expect. He puts up the assists that maybe people don't expect. I've heard you've kind of been spending a little bit of time at Point this year. What did you learn, one, last year when you kind of stepped into that role when Tyler was hurt, and then two, kind of this offseason developing into that role?
For sure. It's been real fun, playing at one. Most like dominantly playing on one most of the time, getting to learn these guys. One thing I learned from T, and even with Coach, our connectivity is very important with, how you throw the ball to people, where you throw it to them, knowing what they're gonna do, knowing what they like, putting them in, spots to succeed. That's the most important thing, really being connected with your guys and knowing each other through and through.
When you're wired as a scorer, right? You are a bucket getter. How hard has it been to kind of adjust that? Like when you're playing the point, like you can't just be a guy that's going to go out there and I do my shot. How has that changed your mindset going into a game?
I mean, I'm still wired that way. I won't lie to you. But it's just making the right plays. If the right play is me scoring, I'm gonna score. If they help off, I'm gonna throw it to my teammate. Keep trusting my teammates over time. Keep trusting, keep making the right play. And that's the key, I think. That's the key. Just keep playing. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna have some tough moments. We gotta respond. We gotta respond well, and that'll really separate us.
I looked at your guys' team last year, and as good as Tyler Kolek was, Oso Ighodaro was
very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's getting paid at the next level
to
be that guy. Got a guy over there, Ben Gold, who's got all the talent in the world. It's just a matter of, is he going to get the opportunity? Now he has the opportunity.
Of course.
How's he been in the offseason, and where have you seen his game develop to a point to where we can say, hey, Marquette, their second weekend team, or even further?
Yeah, man, that's a red mamba right there. Yeah, that's my guy, man. It's been real fun watching him grow. Just from when he was a freshman wearing 21. He really has gotten better, with his physicality. That's something we got to keep getting better at, keep progressing. The Big East is a very, very physical league.
Of course.
He's our big, you know what I'm saying? And that's very important for him. And he gonna fight some real tough battles. There's some huge, strong, tough big men in this league. And, we got to help him and we got to be there for him. But his growth has been tremendous.
So he's got to guard them, but they got to guard him.
Exactly.
You got him and Jop out there at the 4 and the 5. All of a sudden, there's a lot of space in there for you to operate. Man.
You can't. And if you think you can help, I'm going to keep passing it. You feel what I'm saying? And if we have stretches where you helping off somebody, like if you help off BG, he missed a few, I'm going to keep passing it to him, and I'm going to tell him to keep shooting it. I've seen the work he puts in. I've been in the gym with him a lot this summer, this offseason. Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun.
So Ryan Kalkbrenner has been the guy, I think 2 straight years, defensive player of the year in the conference, right? Look into that camera right now and tell the people, give the pitch for why Stevie Mitchell needs to be defensive player of the year in the Big East.
Cut the tape on and you'll see, man, he is a very disruptive, game-wrecking guy. Some stuff he does on defense that don't go in the stat sheet, like deflections, picking somebody up full the whole game, helping
Takes
people
time
out.
off the shot
you
clock.
know what I'm saying? Talking. a lot of stuff that don't go on the stat sheet that really, really, really matters and really goes into winning that we don't take for granted. And, you know, him, Chase, Zay, Trey, you know, those are what we like to call our goon leaders. You know, and I'm trying to, you feel what I'm saying? No, that's the mindset we're taking on. You know, we got to be goons. We got to come in and hang our hat on. We know we gonna make it tough on you, and we're hard to play against. And you know, I'm trying to, you know, I'm working every day. I'm a goon. You feel what I'm saying? You see how he looked at me though. But look, I told him you goon leader too. You goon leader, yeah. But you know, I'm really trying. I'm really trying to as much as I can, man. Be that goon on defense, man. Play as hard as I can every possession.
I got to follow up to that. When Stevie's guarding you in practice, what happens?
He has his days, and I have mine for sure. Not too long ago.
That's the Scott Kuykendall.
Not too long ago.
Answer right there.
Not too long ago, Stu was talking. We got one of our assistant coaches, Coach Barry. He loves to hype it up. Coach Smart loves to talk about it. You know, just the other day in practice, you know, Coach was like, in the middle of practice towards the end, he was like, Cam, Stevie outplayed you today. Just threw me the ball for the next rep. It's definitely competition, man, and it's fun. And you know, like I said, I have my days. He has his days, and that's what he's doing. He has his days on the offensive end too.
And Shaka brings it every day,
every single day. He's very consistent, very passionate, very obsessed with what he does, man. It's been great playing alongside him and seeing the type of man he is.
I'm looking at a talented freshman class again. It's going to be hard for them to get on the floor, but. You know, who's stood out to you? Which one of the new guys has kind of poked his head around? I've heard whispers of Caden Hamilton and what he's been able to do after coming off a redshirt year. He's going to have to play for you. Who stood out for you?
Man, it's hard for any freshman to play.
Absolutely.
Our freshmen going to be on the floor for us. They can do some real good things. Demarius is a good ball handler. He's a tall ball handler, explosive, athletic, fast. And Royce is just he's a scorer, man. He can really, really score the ball. And you know, that can we need that. He can really shoot. He's strong too. One of the stronger players on our team coming in as a freshman, real stout. I didn't know how strong he was for real until a couple practices ago, if I'm being honest. Like just really having him push me. He's very, very strong. And they're gonna do a lot of things for us on the court.
Cam, you're being summoned. Scott is over there yelling
at
us right now.
Scotland. That's my dog, Scotland.
Appreciate you being here, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you. All right.
Appreciate
me look smart.
Come on,
look smart.
Come on.
That's hard to do.